Hey, this is Tonia, your girl from the Phenomenon Experience. So, today is my show, my first show, my new podcast, Phenomenon with Tonia. So, I was talking to a friend, and they said, when you get on the show, don't act like you're reading. Don't start reading. Just talk to everybody. Talk like you normally do. If you know me, you know I like to talk. So, so what I want you guys to know is that you all are phenomenal. Why are you phenomenal? Well, because you're unique. What makes you unique? Okay, so what I want everyone to do is look at their hands. Look at your fingers. Those are fingerprints. So if the cop comes and pull you over and takes you to jail, your fingerprints is what's going to identify who you are. So your identification is unique. So I created this show, this Phenomenon Experience, for people like you. So that's everyone. So I thought about, hey, in order to be successful, you have to know that there's something inside of you. And so when you were created, I feel like the theory is you were created for a purpose. So this show is going to be about what you were created for, how you were created, and we're going to have people that's going to help you throughout this process. So today we're going to talk about the Phenomenon Experience.
Phenomenon with Tonia will be back right after this.
Validar, Flames of Camelot, is the first installment of an epic trilogy that follows the exploits of this mythical warrior as he journeys through time and space. Available at tatepublishing.com.
Hi, this is Chance Glenn. The best way to support the show is to buy from Amazon.com through our website at morningbirdmedia.com. Everyone buys online these days, from school supplies to Christmas gifts, and everyone buys from Amazon.com. You can help us by clicking on the Amazon button on our webpage, then shopping as you normally do. There's no additional cost to do this, but a part of what you purchase goes towards helping the show. With it, we can keep this content coming the way you like it at morningbirdmedia.com.
Make your next event, workshop, or conference more powerful with improved networking for attendees and more useful analytics about those in attendance using Confab Analytics' new professional networking environment. Sign your event up with Confab Analytics and tailor our networking environment to suit your specific event. Your attendees simply download our free Confab app to their mobile device. Through the app, they are able to check in without waiting in line and can share key information electronically with fellow attendees. Using your custom Confab event portal, you can view and store analytics about your attendees, as well as send to them individually or as a group up-to-date information about everything going on at your event. They'll always know where the best networking opportunities are. By using Confab Analytics' professional networking environment, your attendees will have a better experience and be more likely to tell others about how good your event was. In turn, you'll have more meaningful data about your attendees so you can give them an even better experience next time. Confab maximizes your event by making you and your attendees part of the network and a whole lot more. For more information, visit confabanalytics.com or email sales@confabanalytics.com. Confab, connecting the most important part of the network, you.
The Morning Bird Media Network at morningbirdmedia.com.
Welcome back to Phenomenon. Now, here's Tonia.
Welcome back. Now that I got all of the intro out the way of what Phenomenon is, let me tell you kind of how it was created. So I'm sitting in the office with this professor, engineer, scientist. I mean, he's all of it. So, we could say that he's phenomenal. So I told him about the show, and he begins to go to the whiteboard and start creating this picture. And so I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? But what he creates is actually phenomenal. And you're probably going to see it on my Facebook page. But what he did was he created a stick person, and it said person in. And then he created the square. And it said phenomenon experience. And then on the outside of the square, he created a stick person. And it said person out. So this is what's going to happen to you. So look at yourself in the mirror. Today is the last day that you're going to look or feel like you're feeling. Because through the process and through this show, through the phenomenon experience, you're going to discover on the other side that you are a phenomenon. So why do I say that? Well, the other night I was looking at a show with Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is a phenomenon. But what makes him different from you? His drive, his tenacity, being fearless. So you know the motto of this show is feel the fear and do it anyway. And so I'm going to tell you about my own phenomenon experience. You're going to go through it with me. So I just became president of a company about 2 weeks ago. Am I afraid? Of course I'm afraid. But you know what? I was created to do this. I was made to do this. How do you know? Well, because it's something that you feel on the inside of you. And even when you feel like, this is not what I'm supposed to do, your gut will tell you to push past it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have people on the show that are just like you. They started out saying, I can't do this. I'm never going to be able to do this. And they're presidents, they're CEOs, they're scientists, they're inventors, they're musicians, they're spiritual leaders, they're parents, they're even NBA or NFL players. Let's hope I get them on the show. So, what I want you to know is that if you follow me throughout this show, you're going to have a phenomenon experience. So I want to see you and I want to talk to you because we're going to have video, we're going to have telecommunications, we're going to have everything. So I'm going to be able to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you until you know that you are a phenomenon. So what I want you to do now is I want you to think about what it is that you want to do. My first couple of segments of the show is going to be about business. So for all you business owners, all you people that want to start a business, all you people that say I don't have the money to start businesses, you need to listen to my show for the next couple of months. And if you have any questions in the meantime, email me at phenomenon@morningbirdmedia.com. Check me out on Facebook. It's called Phenomenon. You'll see my smiling face. So, some of you may be thinking, what makes her an expert? Well, I'm not. So, let me tell you about my journey. And let me tell you how you are going to help me walk through this journey. The people that are going to be on my show and the questions that you're going to ask me is going to push me to feel the fear and do it anyway. So, growing up as an African-American little girl, people put you in church. That's how you learn to speak and talk and all that. So my mom would say, get up there and do that Easter speech. So one day I was 4 or 5 years old and I got up in church and I did the summary of the Sunday school. If anybody remembers the summary of Sunday school, it summarizes everything that you're supposed to do. And, and I talked about John and John saw a vision and all this, it was in the book of Revelation. So everybody was amazed and astounded. Everybody except me, because I said, my mom made me do this. But what my mom was doing is she was pulling out what was already inside of me. And that's what I want to do here with you. I want to pull out what's already inside of you. So as I progressed through my years, I started running track, still running my mouth while I'm running track. So ran track and got a scholarship to attend Alabama A&M University. Attended Alabama A&M University, decided that I was not good enough to run track. There's too many people running faster than I was. I was very fearful. So I decided to be on the dance team. We all can dance. I can really dance. You should see me sometimes. So anyway, I decided that I was going to major in logistics and procurement, something that was brand spanking new at Alabama A&M because I wanted to do something new. But what happened was this turned into an intern. I interned on the Arsenal And the day of graduation, I got an interview and offered a job. So from the time I graduated until now, I've never stopped working in my field. This was something that I feel like it's not something that I really did, but it's something that was already a part of me. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when you walk through your life, life will take you. It will take you in a direction that you need to go. Kind of like an eagle. So you know when an eagle soars and the wind just kind of takes it where it needs to go. The eagle doesn't stop because the wind's blowing hard. The eagle soars even higher. So that's kind of what I did. I let the wind take me where I needed to go. So I started working for corporations and companies and building their contract management and business team. And you know, we were always the best team on the block. But one day I decided that something was missing. I felt like, hey, there's more to life than just sitting at a desk and being a director and, you know, eventually being a VP. You know, I could own something. So here you are right here with me going through this experience. I am acquiring a company, have acquired a company, and now I have to get business. So what do? Do I sit at home, lay in the bed, make phone calls? No. I have to get out there and feel the fear. So one of my first clients, biggest clients, is Alabama A&M University Research, Innovation, Science, and Engineering Foundation. Try to say that all in one time. Just call it RISE. It's the RISE Foundation. So one of my passions is to help HBCUs gain access to government contracts. This is something that's probably never been done. At least I've never seen it. But guess what? We're all going to do it together. And you're going to see me through the process. And you're going to help me through the process. So I'm dependent on you. So again, I say to you, join me in my process in the Phenomenon experience. And email your girl at phenomenon@morningbirdmedia.com. I'll see you soon. Talk to you later. Hopefully I don't fall out before then. Bye.
This has been Phenomenon with Tonia. To learn more about the show, visit morningbirdmedia.com or you can email at phenomenon@morningbirdmedia.com. Also, check out Facebook under Phenomenon. Come back and join Tonia as she helps you feel the fear and do it anyway.